Next week we have a Vietnamese New Year, so we have no class next week. You can come on Tuesday to celebrate New Year with us. Anybody have any question? Anything that you'd like to share? It's like some of the students here is new, right? If you have any question about meditation or anything that you'd like to ask? Yes, go ahead.
In reading, there's several cases where it says that the Buddha is teaching gods. What are the gods that Buddha is giving lessons to?
Most of the gods come from heaven, so heaven being come down from heaven and ask the Buddha advice. So the word gods is small god, not a big god. Okay, anybody else? Usually sentient being, human being, come to the Buddha advice, ask about the teaching. Some heaven being come down to earth to ask the Buddha for advice, for teaching. Because heaven being, even though they live in the highest precious place, but they still have suffering. They have no enlightenment yet, so they come to the Buddha to ask advice to get enlightenment, to get rid of the suffering. So that's why God, heaven beings, angels or something like that, they come to ask about how to liberate their suffering. Yes. Even though they have suffering too. Heaven being is not a place truly is not no suffering. They still have suffering. Different way from different suffering from us. Okay, anybody have any question, comment? If no question, we can go home. Yes, back there.
Could you explain what happens here for the New Year's?
Explain what happened to New Year. Did you
What
kind
happens here with the monastery?
we just celebrate on Tuesday. Probably Tuesday and Wednesday. Monday and Tuesday is snow, right? If snow, nobody will come. So Monday evening we celebrate. Start at 7 p.m. We do the Dharma. We call for Dharma. It's drinking and talk about Dharma and advice for the New Year coming. And on Tuesday we celebrate the New Year's. We start at 9 a.m. We did recite the Buddha teaching. We give out the chandran. We give out the DC, the small bag for lucky money for the New Year's. I think most of you came here last year. You know the schedule. Yeah, that's how we do. And then Sunday afternoon at 12 we have a dragon dance, so you can bring your children come. And Sunday, up to, February the 10th, after lunch we have a dragon dance. That's our schedule, very simple, New Year. So you can go on Tuesday if you have no working. If, I heard that Monday and Tuesday very cold, below zero. Vortex is coming, the polar vortex. So maybe snow on Monday or Tuesday. So if snow, there's nobody coming. Okay, anybody else? Question, comment, or anything that you'd like to share with the Sangha? No question? Okay, go ahead.
Can you speak about being in the moment?
Are you in the moment right now?
Not as much as I'd like to be.
In the moment is we live fully each moment with breath. We are living in this moment right here. Even though our minds thinking in the future, on the past. Our body, our breath, our minds in this moment. This moment is the moment is the true living. It's nowhere else. It's not the past or not the future. So if you do what you're doing, you just do this moment. The energy, the present of the one you love. So sometimes we can bring the past, the future to this moment. Like when we sit meditation, we can think all the thoughts arise come from the past. We can bring to this moment. So we can live the past to this moment, in this here and now. So the moment is here, we always live it in this moment. But we just forgot, just chasing, we just follow with the monkey mind, either thinking the past or thinking the future, or thinking at all. So the moment is always here, always the moment. You don't have to think about it. You are fully living the moment, but you just forgot. You just forget about it. Right? This moment right now, you're breathing, your heart's pumping, your liver is working, your eyes open. Everything is living in this moment. Right? Sometimes we explain that we follow the word, the term, and then we chase the word and the term, and we are not in the moment. Okay. Yes, back here.
Could you explain how walking helps meditation?
Walking meditation. Usually, meditation is 4 positions: there's sitting, standing, reclining, or walking. So sometimes we cannot sit 2 or 3 hours. We need to walking. So walking is like there's 2 methods. First, you just walk right, left, right, left. You just follow your step, and awareness your foot, step, and walk. You can go right, left, or you can count 1, 2, 1, 2. Right? You just follow. For beginner, you just follow your breath, follow your step, follow your foot. Just walk in the moment. The highest advantage level is that when you walk in, you awareness that you are walking. Right? If you awareness you are walking, you are walking mindfulness. You step each step, your foot up and down, fully is that moment. If you're mindful walking, then you don't trip. Right? You don't fall down, or you don't walk too fast or too slow. So walking meditation helps you a lot if you consider walking. Most of us, we do a lot of walking. This is called running meditation. It's also jogging meditation. Right? Sometimes we do running. We just follow our breath and run. And then any thought arises in our mind, we try to let it go, don't hang on it. Right? Just like when you're running, you have less thought, right? But when you walk it slowly, you seem like a lot of thought. Because when your mind is calm, you see a lot of thought. But when you're running, you focus on your running. It's like track and field people. They concentrate on running. Right? So you can enlightenment from running, walking, jogging, sitting, or lying down. Right? So that's why meditation helps us to awareness what position we're doing. It's like we're walking, we know that we are walking. If we are mindful walking, we are not step on the ant, the bug in front of us. We are awareness. Right? But if you are not mindful, you step on sometimes the ant, grasshopper, or the insect, or sometimes you step on the dog or the cat. Right? Maybe you walk in the garden, you step on the snake. Right? So you have to be careful. If you step on the snake, then it will bite you. So meditation, walking, standing, recline, sitting. But the best is sitting. Sitting is like help you more focus. Walking meditation help you to exercise too, right? If you want to lose some weight or get aerobic. Sometimes I do running meditation, right? Because my heart need to pump circulation, blood circulation. We do jogging. Okay, your question? Do you have the lady be? Did you raise your hand?
Oh, I did earlier.
Okay.
I was wondering, if you have to defend yourself violently, how does that affect you? Is it something that if you didn't have a choice in the matter?
Could you speak louder?
Oh, I'm sorry. If you have to defend yourself in a violent manner,
Mm-hmm.
through no choice, will that affect karma in your next life?
It depends on in that moment how violent you are. Because our karmas come from our body, speech, and mind. So if our mind is violent, we stop right away. Then we don't create any karma. But when we so violent and we say some word, strong word, and we begin to use our body, hit someone, then that's already a karma. So depend on how you use. It's like if somebody made me upset, I suddenly get angry, and I will stop right away. I do not create any karma. But if I say something bad, then that's the speech karma, and then I begin to use my hand and box or do something, then the body karma. So our karmas come from the mind, the speech, and the body. Depend on that situation, what you do, you deal with that.
How about your feelings afterwards?
If you're feeling mad, upset, you get rid of them, then you have less karma. If you continue to give that thing, then you create that feeling karma. The next time it's very difficult for you to let go. Even though for us, sometimes we still have that feeling, but probably 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but we know that's bad, right? We try to calm down. But if you don't know that you have that, you cannot stop that feeling, then you continue to do it. Not only 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, hours, probably next day, then become a karma from your mind already. So when we practice, we have to be careful with our karma mind. Because the energy is still there. We have not get rid of that negative energy here. So that's why when we get angry, upset or something, we usually contemplate compassion, love and kindness. Depending on the violence we get from that person. We always think the positive thing that person did, and that we overcome. So each person have different methods to use. Yeah. So all the karmas come from our body, speech, and mind. If arise any violence in your mind, you try to stop right away. Don't let the violence continue day and day, and then become calm. But how violent is that? Take you? How long the violence take you?
Oh, no, someone attacked my son.
Oh,
And she attacked me, and I felt bad about it.
yes. Yeah, sometimes we do something and we feel bad about it, and then in your case, what you do, everybody? Call the cop, right?
He came.
Call the FBI. Yeah, sometimes we try to protect our ego. Right? That's why we get violent. But we have no ego, then we have no violence. Right? It's very difficult, but in that situation, we have to do something about it to overcome this violence inside of ourselves. So that's why we have to contemplate compassion every day, love all sentient beings. The good or the bad, we send love. And the more we contemplate, then we will overcome easily. Okay, next question. Yes?
Kind of follow on to that question. If you have acted violently in the past, let's say you're on the street and how to defend yourself, or you just got in a fight, is there a way to purify that karma so that you do not suffer in the future or in the next life because of it?
If something we already did is already a karma, it's a debt we already did. But the only thing is that we practice more compassion, love, and kindness. So if you have more compassion, love, and kindness, this will overcome that karma. For example, if you owe somebody $10 and suddenly you make millions of dollars, you give back to them $10 like what? Like nothing, right? Sometimes you give more. You give out a couple $100. It's like that. So in the past you do something bad, now you practice more compassion, love, and kindness, you do goodness,